Hey guys, what's going on? So today I want to make a video about bullying in high school. I'm in high school right now. I'm just going into grade 12, and I've had my fair share of bullying experiences, whether it was being the bully or being bullied. I've kind of seen it on both spectrums, and I've noticed that a lot of people don't speak up about it, or at least the parents do, or the psychiatrists, whatever. They talk about it, and they talk about, oh, it does this and it does that. Well, I'm gonna say, from a teenager's perspective, what it's kind of like. So remember, guys, this is just my opinion and my view of things. If yours is different, don't hate on me for being different. Some people, have different experiences with bullying. Maybe it'd be more physical than I had it, or maybe, just have a harder time dealing with it. So my experience with bullying, it was never really too physical. I never really got into fights or anything. I got in a couple, but it was mostly like I had just as fair share of the blame to deal with the fight as the other person did. But most of the fights I got into, it was because I was protecting someone else. But the kind of bullying I had to deal with was people calling me names and calling me fat and shit, because I was overweight for a good while in my life. My brother did it too, so it just made it that much worse being my brother's like a bodybuilder and a personal trainer, and I struggle with my weight. So and I've dealt with it in that sense, whereas I know a lot of people deal with it that way, and a lot of people get picked on and actually beaten up. Now I know a lot of people struggle with dealing with bullying, and they don't know what to do, or they don't know who they can turn to. And I've noticed girls tend to get it a lot worse than guys. Guys, they get into fights and stuff, and their fights can turn out pretty bad. But usually, the guys know when to stop. They'll beat them up, but they don't really do much more. They'll just beat them up, and the person's usually fine. Get out, wipe the blood off, whatever. Whereas girls, I've heard stories of girls getting burned, getting literally put in the hospitals and stuff, and that's just awful. And so I can't really say how girls deal with it or how a girl should deal with it, because I don't know. But on the guy's side, dealing with verbal abuse and that kind of stuff, and on the internet, I think it's all it's in your head. If you just if you just ignore it, it doesn't happen. And I speak from experience. I mean, my brother and other family members and friends and everything call me fat. And for a while it really bothered me. I was like, well, yeah, I am. I'm gaining weight. I'm putting on all this weight. Until I was just like, fuck them. If I really have that big of a problem with my weight, why not just go change it? At the time, I did have a problem with my weight, and I was too, self-conscious, and that I just didn't change it until, a little while ago, not too long. I was just like, yeah, guys, fuck you. You're skinny. I'm big. Whatever. If I want to be skinny, then I better work out. I did. So I've lost quite a bit of weight in the past little while, and another big thing was when I was gaining weight, people were making fun of me. I took a huge blow to my confidence. I just broke up with my girlfriend too. That I pretty much planned to spend the rest of my life with her, and then shit went down, and she broke up with me. So I took a big blow there as well, and I couldn't do anything. I was pretty useless. I started failing in school. And, it didn't happen until probably, honestly, a couple weeks ago that I really I let go of everything. And I just said, guys, whatever. I'm going to change my life. And I did. And I went out and I got this other girl's number. And I felt great about it, because all my friends were sitting there like pussies saying, oh, no, it's impossible. You can't do that. She's way too old. And she was 27 years old. I'm 17. And I got her number. I mean, that's pretty good of me. And honestly, guys, I feel great now. And I think that's honestly what people need to do. They need to, if they get bullied at school, well, tell them to go fuck themselves. Who are they to dictate how you live your life or what your life is like? They're just a kid. You're in high school. Sure, they may be bigger than you or stronger than you. Don't go tell, people that don't care. Go tell somebody that's gonna help you. And because people know who's gonna help them. If you actually think your parents will help you, tell them. If you actually think the principals or teachers are going to help you, tell them. If you actually think your best friend, who may be bigger, can help you, tell him or tell her. Tell whoever is going to help you. Don't go around telling people that aren't going to do shit. That's like saying, yeah, the principal doesn't really care about bullying at our school, so So I'm gonna tell them if I'm getting bullied to try to stop it. That's useless. You're just gonna probably provoke the bully into getting mad, and you're gonna put like a target on your back. That's retarded. So, you know, if you have that big an issue with it, tell someone that can help. Or if it's just verbal, just tell them to go fuck themselves. And, you know, live your life however you want to live it. It's pretty much all I can say. So guys, to recap the video, you know, I got bullied. I dealt with my bullies by, you know, just telling them to go fuck themselves and changing my own life. And that's really all you can do. If you have that big of an issue, protect yourself and don't take... Well, guys, that's just my opinion. This, you know, the way I see things and the way I look at my life. And, you know, hopefully it's the way that you guys will start looking at yours too, because it feels better than ever to just be able to say, fuck you, life, and I'm gonna be myself. See ya.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.